It's that time again. What Would Heather Do is back. I'm Heather, one of the naturalists out here at McFarland Park. What you're about to see is Story County's version of Fear Factor with Iowa creepy critters. So right now I'm deliberately getting pretty close to a very protective barn swallow nest. They have 5 babies and they've been doing an amazing job raising them. But they've also started to get a bit crabby with the people walking through the back door of the conservation center. And it's interesting that birds, a lot of time, people love to watch them, but there's also a huge group in our community that get uncomfortable around birds. And when they start to dive bomb you or holler at you or interact with you in a negative way, it can be stuff of nightmares. I know they're not gonna do anything to me. I love these birds. I love how good parents they are. And you can't blame them. These are their babies. I would be saying much harsher words if there was a creature as large as me getting that close to my young ones. I respect them for that. That's bravery. I'm gonna leave them alone now. So this morning I went outside and I gathered a creature that many people fear, and that's the Harvestmen, also known as the daddy long legs, also known as the most venomous spider in the world, if it could only bite you. And what I want people to understand is this poor creature that has so many horrific tales told about it is 1, not a spider, 2, not venomous, and 3, very helpful to our environment. The reason a Harvestman isn't a spider is spiders have to have 2 body parts. And if you've ever seen a Harvestman, you'll know it has 1 big fat body part with 8 legs. So please, if you see a daddy long legs and you say, "Ah, I'm afraid of spiders," know that that doesn't make any sense. 2, they're not venomous. They never were, they never will be. And if they could bite you, which they can't put venom in you. They are completely harmless to humans. And to prove it to you, I'm gonna have 50 Harvestmen dumped onto my face. So a timeless creepy that has given generations the heebie-jeebies is the leech. In Iowa, we have over 60 species of leech, 60 different types of leech, and only a couple of them eat blood. And we've been sitting here by the lake with these fishing leeches for several minutes now, trying to see if they would feast on me. And I'm starting to wonder, maybe these aren't blood-sucking leeches. There's so many interesting things I've learned though about them, is that they have 2 suction cups, one on their backside and one on their face. Their face suction cup is the skinny one, the one that tends to move around the most searching for food. I've also learned that leeches in the United States cannot cause you any medical harm other than making a small cut.
Ooh, he's flying.
Getting feisty. Many people have a fear of bees, and many people have a right to have a fear of bees, as some are very allergic to their stings. But what a lot of people don't realize is that not every bee can or will sting if it's put in a close space with another human. Where'd he go? Woo! Buzz, buzz. I'm not afraid of you, little bee, because I happen to know that this is a carpenter bee, one of the friendliest kind of bees we have in Iowa. And even though he's big and likes to charge at your face, he also doesn't have a stinger. There he is. Be on my head in a box. So now we come to the whole reason for this What Would Heather Do? The challenge of, would Heather get a snail facial. This is by far the weirdest one yet. So let me introduce you to my beauticians, the Chinese mystery snail. They are an invasive species in McFarland Lake, but like the native snails, they are filter feeders, so they're professional cleaners. And we're gonna see if they cling to my face. So are we done?
We tried.
I did!
She did the challenge.
I did it! So the facial might have been a bust, but I will say the bonus spa treatment of the slime that is very evident in my hair is real nice. 5 different fears, none of which I found that scary. And I've decided that means that all the times an adult or a naturalist has said, nothing out there can hurt you, well, at least here anyway, that's true. So, what am I gonna do next? Come up with something.